Laila Tov is what we say in Israel. Or if you speak Hebrew and you live anywhere in the world, it means good night. Tov me'od means very good. Tov me'od, 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 me'od. Behutz. That means outside. And then there's many other words, but we will go into some Hebrew words at a later time. Today or tonight, depending where you are in the world. If you are in Australia, mate. If you're in Australia, mate, then good on ya. And good day. Let's throw another shrimp on the barbie. Anybody ever see the movie Crocodile Dundee? That movie takes place in Australia. Down there, you got kangaroos and platypus. How's it going, Ali? So anyway, upper atmospheric lightning is something that is similar to lightning, common lightning, that people see down here on planet Earth, that at times can get pretty massive. The thunder can get pretty intense, and the charge, the bolt of lightning, can get quite gnarly. But upper atmospheric lightning is much larger. There are things called sprites and dwarves, and there's other names for different types of upper atmospheric lightning, and they are brilliant. So I would tell you to YouTube search upper atmospheric lightning. You can Google upper atmospheric lightning if you'd like to. And you can probably see some pictures. But if you YouTube search upper atmospheric lightning, then you'll get some footage. Now, there's not a lot of footage. You'll find graphs and meteorologists and other types of scientists that are fascinated with upper atmospheric lightning. Can you char? Yeah, you could get charred if you're talking about like hit by the upper atmospheric lightning. I suppose you'd have to be about 80,000 feet up off the ground, minimum. And some of this upper atmospheric lightning takes place 160,000 feet up off the ground. Chat. Yes, please. Do chat. I'm here to chat. I have also, in addition to upper atmospheric lightning, something else to share. Sweets. I don't know if where the places, I know in the United States of America, we have a grocery store called Trader Joe's. Now, at Trader Joe's right now, it's a seasonal thing, but they have these pumpkin cookies. It's like an Oreo, but covered with like pumpkin stuff, yogurt flavored coating with sea salt, with its pumpkin spice. How's it going, Rayon? And then I also have an apple core. Now, an apple core is something that you have after you eat an apple. Oh, thank you. Well, welcome, first time. Please come back if you enjoy. Anyway, an apple core is what you have after you eat an apple, and if you save the apple core and you get the seeds out, you can plant those seeds, and potentially you can have yourself an apple tree, and then you can pick the apples. Now, it's going to take many years, but patience is a virtue. Possess it if you can. I have a spatula. I don't know how interesting that is, but since I have it, I'll show it. It's a spatula. Now remember, when you're making pancakes, to use a spatula if you'd like to. But yes, I do strongly urge everyone to YouTube search upper atmospheric lightning. I would also like to make a correlation. So the correlation that I would like to make is this. Upper atmospheric lightning is greater in brilliance. It's more astoundingly celestial. It is it's nifty on a level that's much higher of an echelon than just normal lightning that we see down here on the ground level. So in that way, I would like to correlate, I'd like to tie in, to segue to, I would like to hear a joke. And I would stop. Who's there? We're waiting. Dish. Dish who? Oh, Dish is Sean Connery. I like it. I like it. You see, and you know what? That goes hand in hand with what I love pretty much number two. Okay, like the creator is amazing, so I love him above all. He has the only place in my heart that, for worship, praise, adoration, the highest level of respect and trust. But one of the great gifts that the creator gave to human beings is laughter, man. If you can't laugh at yourself and at like a lot of times the situations that you're in or circumstances or just, I don't know, life in general sometimes, like you have to laugh because if you don't laugh, you're going to cry. If you don't laugh and take one moment of laughter to the next and hang out with some good friends and have some good laughs or go watch a funny movie, if you don't do enough of that, then a lot of times you start feeling heavy, and you take life too serious. And when things get like laden, like heavy laden and just kind of weighted down and too serious and heavy and it's not the way that life is supposed to be lived. Life is supposed to be lived to the extreme. It is supposed to be, you're supposed to not suck at life. Let's just say that. You're not supposed to suck at life. You're a human being. You're on this planet we call Earth, and you have a creator. And if you're thankful to your creator that made you and made the planet that you're on, and you can have Dirty Santa, I love it. Oh, yes, there's I don't want to say it's a horror movie, but it's kind of a horror movie. And it's about a Santa Claus. And oh man, John Leguizamo is like the bad guy in it. It came out maybe a couple years ago. It's hilarious. I wish I remembered the name of it. If you guys know what it is, chime it in and let me know. It's not Evil Santa. It's another name. I can't remember the name of it, but it could have been Evil Santa. I don't think it was. I think it was a different title, but it's a hilarious movie. John Leguizamo is the bad guy, and I can't really remember any of the names of the other. No, it wasn't Black Santa. Hey, yeah, how's it going, man? God bless you too. Positive vibes is what it's all about. And we were just doing a knock knock joke earlier, and I was saying how it's great to laugh. It's so important to laugh because if we don't laugh, we cry. If we don't keep it light, if we don't go from laughter, joy to joy, then a lot of times we take Puerto Rico. Yeah, if we take things too serious and we get too, that's how people get depressed. People get disorders. People die at an early age. I mean, people have all kinds of problems. And I'm not saying the only way to live your life to ensure that you're going to live a long life and a great life is laughter. But laughter definitely does help your mind and body. And since you have a mind and a body and you want to enjoy life and not suck at life, laughter is definitely one of those important keys to not sucking at life, enjoying life, and having fun. Exactly. If you don't laugh, you cry. Exactly. If you don't spend time smiling at people and they're smiling back at you, and if you smile at them and they don't smile at you, that's fine. No worries. But if you don't spend enough time smiling and laughing and joking around and having fun, then yeah, there's just too much horrible stuff in the world. And you're just kind of like, you'll probably get, if not depressed, definitely grumpy. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's so funny is like, older people get grumpy, and that's like always been sort of a thing. But nowadays, I've noticed younger people being grumpy. And I'm like, because I'm 50, and I look at people that are like 23, 24, and they're like grumpy. And I'm like, dude, if you're grumpy now, like, what are you going to be like when you're 60? Jeez. I like to keep it simple. I like to keep it light. I mean, and I'm thinking that like when the Son of God was walking around with the disciples, you know what? I am sure that he was laughing and smiling and joking around, because that is one of the greatest gifts that the Creator gave human beings on this planet is laughter, you know, having a good time. Because just even from a biological perspective, the dopamine and all the stuff that's going on in your body is just making you elated. It's making you have a good time. So anyway, yeah, we got the apple cores, we got the JoJo cookies, pumpkin. Check out the seasonal stuff that they have at your local grocery store and pick up some of it, if you're into that kind of thing. And YouTube search or Google search or search however you want to, upper atmospheric lightning. Because if you check out upper atmospheric lightning, you're going to find out some pretty cool stuff. It involves life, but music. Listen to the new music. If you listen to the same old things all the time, then it seems like, yes, I totally agree with that. I agree with that 100%. And you know what? If I'm listening to like reggae music, a lot, which I like, but then I'm listening to it for too long, like a month or whatever, I will put on classical music. I'll listen to some Mozart, some Tchaikovsky, or something that, just is like different. You need to have different things. Also, that reminds me of something that I heard. Have friends, or at least acquaintances, or maybe just neighbors that are in your neighborhood that have a different opinion than you do about certain things, and have a 5-minute conversation, give or take a few minutes here or there or whatever, about things in which they have a totally different viewpoint than you. And it's important, because if you're always listening to something, on YouTube or on TV or on the radio or whatever, that's completely what you believe in, and just have friends that are just constantly on the same wavelength as you, it's really bad. I'm not sure exactly what it does to you psychologically, specifically, but I know that it's not good. So it's good to have friends that believe different things than you do. Even like it says in the Bible to live peaceably among all people as best as you are able to. It doesn't say that word for word, but that's basically what it says. And so it's important. Like if you have a neighbor that's like a Muslim, or if you have, yes, America great. And making America great is all about looking to your Creator and say to your Creator, create in me a clean heart. Pray again. Yes, prayer is important. If we could get the Bible back into the schools, that would be awesome. Get the Bible back into the schools. I'm not sure if that's ever going to happen, but if it did happen, that would be awesome. But yeah, spend time in prayer for yourself and for other people each day. That's important. Laughter is important. Look up upper atmospheric lightning and learn something new. Science. Man, there's philosophy, astronomy, biology. there's chemistry. There's so many things to just like YouTube search and just learn something. Oh, watch animals. You could watch the sandpipers or those meerkats or cougars or hummingbirds. YouTube search all these cool animals and just like check it out, man. Behold some of the awesome creatures that God made. Just check it out, man. And sometimes you can YouTube search like animals with classical music or animals with like jazz or something like that. That way you can look at these creatures and listen to some kind of like music you like at the same time. And if you want, make your own YouTube channel. Like all of everybody that's on YouTube either has an account or doesn't have an account, and it's not hard to make an account. And you know what? Maybe you're not the kind of person that wants to make content and have like 1 million subscribers. But hey, even if you don't get hardly any subscribers, just making a few little YouTube videos, it's kind of fun. Why not? So I think we're going to wrap it. Probably get on one time at least tomorrow. If not, then I'll catch you guys like on Monday or Tuesday. So shalom to everybody. It's a beautiful night or morning, wherever you are in the world. But remember, God loves all of us, and we're here to be thankful to him and to love him and to praise him for all that he does for us and to love one another as best as we're able to with his help.